Let's take a look at my trade today on ALLO. I'm trading small share size as I focus more on execution and less on P&L. So as you can see here, we're holding below the pre-market highs. We're holding under VWAP, and a couple of the EMAs are now acting as resistance. So this is exactly the type of short setup that I'm looking for, a fade under VWAP after a failed push higher. So I go ahead and take it short here at $4.07 with my stop above VWAP. So just about 15 cents of risk. So a small risk, and if it works, there's plenty of room below. So as this trade progresses, you can see here that we're starting to hit some support at the 200 EMA. This is typically where I start to get a little bit nervous, but we haven't pushed above the 9 or the 20 EMA yet, so I hold to see if we can get that push, that break below the 200. As the trade progresses, our patience pays off and we finally get a clean break of support. So it starts to bounce a little bit after the break. So I take my first partial, just locking in a little bit of profit. I cover 30 shares for about 18 cents. Nothing big, just paying myself while the trade's working. And then as the trade progresses, you'll see we get another push lower here. So I'll take another 30 shares off and cover those. We make about 35 cents on those shares. And now I'm in the driver's seat. This trade starts to feel a lot easier to manage. I move my stop loss to 386, just above a resistance level there. At this point, I've already locked in profits, and now I can just let the rest ride. We continue lower here. No real strength in this stock. It's still under the EMA, still moving down. So I take another 20 shares here for about 56 cents of profit on those shares and just continue to scale out as the trade works in my favor. As you can see here, it keeps going lower, so I close out my position here at 328. I get about 89 cents per share on these final shares. Just a really clean trade overall. Stress-free, let it play out, let it work in my favor. Small size, small P&L, but this is exactly the kind of execution I'm trying to build. That's the goal, process over P&L.